Hey, this is Life with Sean and here back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way on period. This video is part 4. Who's your guy date? Let's watch the video.
So we back now. Y'all know that fucking shirt I bought that nigga for Christmas? That nigga got that on. Oh, you know I'm hot. Cause I know you ain't seen no bitch or something. I motherfucker got you. That's fine. When I get me a nigga, I'm gonna make sure I fuck him with the motherfucking jewelry you got me, bitch. Just to let you know. But, sorry, that's that Miami talk that came out. I promise I changed. So, the nigga sweating. The nigga upstairs. The nigga hard ass upstairs. So I told him, show me around the house. When he showed me the bed, and this is the thing where his story, he didn't get his story good together. Your homeboys were supposed to be there. So I said, when did your homeboys leave? He said they left this morning. They left this morning and your boss called you to have a meeting? He was like, yeah. So mind you, if you're rushing to go get your homeboys, out the way, and a meeting with your boss, the blow-up beds will be blowed up. Okay? So I told him, let me see the bed. I saw the bed. I literally said, it was a bitch in that bed. I said, let me see the bathroom. He got the Camille Rose thing out there. She used that shit. Mind you, he bought me soap, deodorant. He bought me all the stuff. So when I go over there, that bitch used that. Sorry, baby. Just to let you know. Then fast forward, I told him to go downstairs to the living room. The living room looked like it has not been touched except the sofa. So they probably fucked on the sofa too. He went to the kitchen and stuff like that. Whatever the case may be. So then he was like, you see? I told you, but I could tell he's sweating. I'm like, either she's still in the car or she just left. So this is when it get good. Y'all thought it get better. It get better. The motherfucker on the phone with me again. Like, I'm telling him, like, nah, I feel like there was a bitch over there. Oh, Robin, I told you there's no bitch over here. Like, so then he told me, hold on. My aunt calling me. Something about my granddad. About the facility. He ain't answering. Now, one thing I don't play about is the elderly and children. So I'm going to put a disclaimer. I am not saying that what he's saying was not true. I am not saying that his granddad is not sick. But I am going to say I think his granddad is dead. And he uses him in stories. But that may or may not be true. I have not got a confirmation on that. But I feel in my heart that man's not even alive. Being honest. But fast forward. So we're back. So I'm on the phone, whatever. So I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till you tell him to call me. So he calls me. You could tell he's more relaxed. Probably took him a shower, decompressed. And he's on the bed, y'all. Tears coming down his eyes. Oh, this nigga good. They called me. Mind you, I'm a nurse. Don't forget I'm a nurse. They told me that his hip, he blew his hip out. I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah, and he told me, you know, Papa, you know, you don't have to be sad, I'm okay. He told me, like, I hope you find a nice girl. No, he said, when you gonna bring your wife? He was like, oh, Papa, I'm divorced. He was like, well, hope you find a nice girl. And he crying. I'm like, and I'm like this. Why this is very essential? Because Mr. Willard used his granddad before for rescheduling one of our dates. Yeah. And it's very convenient you used it again when you're in trouble. Because he knows, and anyone else knows, I have a soft spot for the elderly, and I have a soft spot for children. So he used that. So I can't snap how the way I want to snap. But I'm still going to get to the point. So, after that sob story, we talk about this weekend. And I tell him that, well, I didn't hear these homeboys you quote unquote had. Like, they're like a ghost. I didn't hear him in the background. I didn't see anything like that. And he was telling me, babe, I told you, like, I told you they were here. And I'm like, but y'all was in separate cars. you never like met up with them. And I was just like, this just don't sound right. And I said, I FaceTimed you. Why you didn't answer your FaceTime when you answer your FaceTime anytime? If you with your boss, you would have answered, be like, hey, babe, I'm with my boss. But no, you didn't answer the FaceTime you went until you got into work. You said you had to get something from the job, and you had a boss with your meeting, with your boss. And I told him, did you have a bitch here? He said, no. I said, put your hands up like this, because I want God to strike down on you when you lie. I said, put that on your granddad. I put it on my granddad. I put it on my granddad. You going straight to hell, just to let you know that. Straight. Well, you already probably living in it. You damn demon. And I'm like, this man is really terrible. So, I'm dry. I'm really not messing with him on the phone. But the thing is, I don't have proof. That's the thing. At the end of the day, I don't have proof. So, I told him I think I want to fall back a little bit. Like, you know, I just want to fall back a little bit, whatever. I've been feel bad, but hey, I want to fall back a little bit. So, it's Sunday. We on the phone or whatever, but we're just talking about the instance, and he's not telling me the truth. So what I did was I told him, like, I ain't talked to you when you was in the car. I said, I only spoke to you when you was in the car. What you talking about? You talked to me when I was watching the game. Honey, please stop. So he then tells me, I promised Robin there was no woman here. Me and the boys were here. So I said, but you know what's so crazy? So I had a revelation. I had something that came to me. It was so quick. I was like, I realized I haven't met any of the people you talk about since August. You heard Kim's voice. You heard my homegirl Jasmine's voice. You hear my father. You hear my brother in the background. You hear them. But with you, I don't hear none of these people that you say you're going to go see or you're going to go do. I don't talk to you. So there was a time that he went to, so I'm going to tell you all the lies he told me. He told me he went to go help her best. This is what he told me. He drove an hour or two away. The day we're supposed to meet up for a date to go help his best friend out. She was getting beat up by her boyfriend, so he went to go beat the boyfriend up, came back, went out with his homeboys and some girls. The day we supposed to meet. That's when I was going to cut the nigga off that day. Then, another time he told me he was going to Jacksonville to go see his brother. Didn't really talk to the nigga like that either. Only talked to the nigga when the nigga was in the car. Then I had realized it was the day that me and Kim went to a party. No, was that the same day? Oh. I've been going to his house for a while. He told me I cannot go to his house at this moment because his cousin was tripping. So he's going to pick me up. He's going to do all this stuff. Another lie. So it was a lot of instances where there's gaps in the story, but all the people he discussed about and talked about did not hear them. The only time I would hear them is like his cousin. He was in the house with his cousin. Or he went to his homeboy house. He was on the phone with me that whole time at his homeboy house. So the fact that you did that twice and then you didn't do it again for no other story, let me know that those were lies. Okay? So he then, I said, you know what, Robin? It's time for you to step it up. So I'm supposed to go pick up my daughter from her dad. I'm on the phone, acting normal, right? And I said, hold on, babe, hold on. And I clicked. I drove to my baby daddy house because you think we're already fucking. So I'm going to make you think that more. So I drove to my baby daddy house, picked her up, took her back home, cleaned up the house. I went to the bath. I just did so much stuff around the house. I was working on a business. I was just doing a lot. This man probably thought I was doing something. I'm going to have your mind wondering. So he shoot me a text back like, hey, baby, just call me back another time, or whatever the case may be. I wasn't even going to call him. And I put good night. Have a good night. So he said, no, give me a call because I don't like how this is going. So he pleads with me. Babe, I promise there's not another woman. I'm telling you, you have to believe me. You've been the only one since August. Nigga, you wasn't the only one since August. You know what I mean? And you know, he's saying all these things, and I'm like, damn. I don't have proof, though. I don't have proof. And this is when you use God. when you don't have any confirmation. So I told God, give me confirmation, and I'm finna tell you the next story. Hold on.
This story getting crazy. At any point, did you ever think about just letting it go? No, you wanted to see through. You wanted to see, make sure that he wasn't lying to you. Now, what do y'all think about this video? I'm about to do the part 5, and we're going to be done with the series. All right, this is Life with Shauna Renee, and I'm out. Bye.